Hey guys, good morning. 24th Feb 2022, and the third day of adventures with Aiko. Here we go. Chapters. A little. Oh, okay. He is slowly approaching. There's a dog there in the corner of the building. He's chained usually. So they usually have this thing of exciting each other. Yeah. Oh my god, okay. Well, there you have it. Every time he passes, they need some form of excitement at each other. And well, it's morning. Early morning, lovely morning. A blue sky. Have you ever wondered why the sky is blue? Well, well, science tells us that as the sunlight passes through the air, it gets scattered. And much like, well, I'm taking it for granted that you guys know that light is made up of several other colors. The spectrum, the rainbow. And so blue has the shortest wavelength, and it gets dispersed the most by the gases and particles in the air. And hence most often we see a blue sky, except of course during sunset or early dawn, where we see a tinge of red during the horizons, and we can see other colors. Now, in that note, science is quite interesting, isn't it? Physics, maths. So a philosopher who I goes like, what is he babbling on about? Again with the thoughts. Well, I'm not sure if I can just keep holding the camera and not say anything when there's silence. Maybe that's fine as well. But going back, a really interesting philosopher, Immanuel Kant, he had the notion that science and maths, they took the easy route in terms of reason. So this is purely from an empirical point of view, where it disassociates from experience. Now, what is reason? Oh, there's another dog. Oh my god, I think poor man has started pulling. He started getting overly excited. Aiko, just be friendly, no? Maybe you are being friendly, but no. Okay, this is not the type of friendly thing. Well, animals have their own social mechanisms at play. Yeah, I think I got diverted a bit. So, we take reason for granted. Why? Well, according to Kant, reason unifies our experience and it gives us a semblance of the reality which we accept together. It so it in a way we kind of buy into reason. Even the notion of God, science, it's all an accepted form of reasoning. And it's interesting in the sense that what some writings or teachings of spirituality says, in which this is all Maya, extends to that idea of Kant's as well, where absolute belief in reason is an illusion. Like what we think to be reasonable, what we think to be, it's all like an agreed upon notion which we take for granted. And what is he smelling there? Okay. Well, I'm not sure where I'm going with this, but it's well thought for the day. The moon is still visible. Okay, and our man is ready to go again. But one thing which I find interesting about Kant is that even though he claims that he critiques reason, well, I mean, it's not that he claims that there are any faults with it. Probably my own thinking. It's his notion of what is morally right. So, according to him, what we should always focus on is duty. That is what is first and foremost important. And it's now there are like multiple perspectives where utilitarianism claims that as long as it's for the common good, as long as that result is achieved, whatever actions leading to that result is fine. So in this case, how about an example? Let's say there's this is okay. Let's say there's a old lady trying to cross a road with a lot of traffic, and three men are walking along, and they see this old lady. The first one decides to help her because he'll feel guilty for not helping her in the first place. The second one helps her because he recognizes her as someone who lives close by, and he feels he might get some goodwill out of doing that. And the third one, he decides to help her purely because he feels it's the right thing to do. And now here, that's what it's so according to Kant, the third one is who is morally right. And yeah, we're right next to, he's probably smelling a lot of interesting smells here. So he says that our actions, if it comes from a place of goodwill, okay, you're making me walk through all of this. If it comes from a place of goodwill, then it is the right thing to do. It is morally right. But again, aren't we buying into the reasoning that because I feel that it is the right thing to do, the action is allowed, or the action is permitted? Is while we have this unified experience of reality, of living, it also becomes really subjective when we come down to an individual level. Anyway, yeah, so just some thoughts, and well, I think I should just concentrate on enjoying the walk as Aiko is. So lovely morning. All the dogs are active. Aiko, if you go there, I think the security will shout at me. So just a few days back, actually, I found a few fleas on Aiko. We've been applying a powder, giving him a bath, but no, not there, Aiko. And hopefully he is getting better. It's amazing, it's he's just really in the present of looking at him. All the smells, thinking about what to do now. And here I am, lost in my thoughts again. But thankfully I have him here to anchor me, quite literally with the chain. So more than me taking him for a walk, he's taking me outside, and we get to enjoy the nice pleasant morning. There's another dog who's stealing glances and slyly walking away from Aiko. He sees him and chooses to ignore. Good chap. Okay, I think there will be... No, there won't be. Will there be a confrontation? Okay, chooses to ignore. That's a good boy. Oh, there's another poor dog over there. Come on, buddy. He loves patches of leaves. Oh, okay, I say that and he ignores it. But usually he sticks around, smells whatever smells he can get. Where he is leaving his mark. And what do we have here? Patch of sand. So that also has lots of smells. It's pretty funny. We've become like really conditioned to kind of accept certain smells and get like really turned off against other smells or unusual smells, which, well, that's our evolutionary process, also our experience. But for dogs, I feel each smell has, well, particularly for Aiko, he wants to smell everything. Except medicine, of course. Yeah, medicine, I think he instinctively knows he doesn't want that, but it's good for him. And we are done. Okay, thank you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the walk and my rambling, as long as the actions of my friend who's anchored in the now. Have a great day, everyone.